Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. More fire. Allahu Akbar. Allah is great. Allah is great. I lost my voice last night. You know, they blast for Bombali. They blast for Bombali. The entire Makeni without hearing me, make sure see my voice the echo. They try for talk to me young people. Not super bad. Because I like kuna. You know. So we get a few contexts them, or few discussions still they can get. For talk to them. For try for enlighten to them. Let una know yagba una self this election. Let una no go die for nothing this election. Let una allow things then just for flow. Because the same people that they die for are the same one in back they abuse we. The same people that they die for are the same one in back they abuse we. And before I start this, we'll go start with the turning our boys to men. But I make Luna know since at this West Africa area, the West African coast, Salona, one of the countries in this, where first gets the independent. Now we in the countries then this, the first country where we receive we independent than other countries then. We follow. You know? And they can talk say again, and not forget because yesterday I be bloody. You know, I be bloody, me people them. You know, I be bloody yesterday. You know, and I mean say they can talk say again, where you start business big, you bound for lose. Where you start business big, you bound for lose. But what about where you start and small? You for know how for make profit. You for know how for manage because you start small. You know? Well, we in this part of this world salon, we country is small and we still lose. And the one that when a country big with so many populations then like Ghana, Nigeria, etc., then they make progress. For 61 years, we will turn 62 very soon. Would they be in? Would they be in today? Nobody know the alarm. All man just they die for particular. And the big foolish was salon they about. And the big foolish where they go in our country. And I make 30 day we boy picking an able turn to man. 30 day. Because of their idiot politicians there. Then we idiot leaders there. But let's start this proper. Well, now good morning to we just to join me. Turning our boys to men. I make Boku boy picking their lucky in this country up to now. Then they cost we back say we are lucky. Because they know why empower we. How you go turn boy picking to man? How you go turn boy picking to man? We don't see them things that they take place now. Other countries they were civilized. Other countries they where they grow, where they develop. Tell which are the diaspora. Some countries then as you 15, 16 so you don't eligible for become employed. You will get a job as a teenager. They make small income while you go school. You go to work part-time. You begin to learn what's not responsibility. You begin to learn, you know, the phases there for become a man. You know, they groom them, picking them. Well, we in Africa now for just born we and left free for our lucky. Then they groom we. They not care about we. Even when they apply you efforts, nobody need to see and clear. Telex now course now this we part of we wall or this country over there. All the boy picking about the scene they become empowered. Even when you tower back, you learn book, you go college, you get your degree or you double masters or whatsoever, you still become an idler inside salon because they don't want to turn you to man. They want to let you remain a boy picking. They be subjected to them. They don't want to make you oversee or overpass them. Now I make all the talk of the worst exam all in this there, but could they fail? Not to say when they fail intentionally. Now the system will make you fail because they want to put you behind, so nobody will contest for any major, you know, office in this country. If you want to be a minister, you want to be a president, you want to be somebody else, and they begin to mass you now. So they're going to put you 5, 10 years behind, tell you frustrate, you quit school, so you don't go before. How do we be able to groom we boy picking it for Tom man? What is system they affect we every day? Basic jobs and all day. The education. When they complain almost about teachers, they need to go teach. The facility for us now poor for the students go learn. Most of them schools are not get toilets. Most of them schools are not conducive. Classroom is poor, chair no day, desks no day. So all furnitures there. The school it look like na prison. Not a school, but a prison. And we picking and still a manage for go learn. And teachers they need to go teach. How now they try for make the man turn to the boy picking a turn to man. Or the young girl a turn to woman. How now go groom we. You know, possibility no dey. Possibility no dey. Even for teach boy picking the basic things there, when maybe it go become, it go get small fear of Allah. It go learn about principles and ethics. You know, they can say na a family household, mama and papa there, now then they groom them picking, you know, teach them picking in the basic, even about religion and how for be, you know, a good person at this world, how for be righteous, how for serve other people them. Well, today, this world where they live inside salon, comrade or papa them, how many of you they teach you picking about God or Allah? How many of you can call you picking and say, we can pray together? It's not possible. So the fundamental thing, even papa God for worship God and teach you picking the basics about life, you're not able, or about religion, you're not able. How for lead your family? Then when I want to lead government, or when I want to lead this country. How we go turn we boy picking into man? How we go turn we boy picking into man? The fundamentals they are not able to teach them today. Now make no, if you work in a salon, people do not get fear for nothing. Not get fear for nothing again. Religious, man can go and pretend say they go church, they go mosques, now for go fornicate. Because the basic principle you not get on your house. So you think how you go to mosque, you go believe? Or you go to church now you go believe? It's sad now this we country. Let me continue. So no ethics, no principles, them, no guidance, no even, you know, practice on religious, you know, aspects. Not the home, you know, possible. Education poor, you know, no basic jobs, you know, papa figures are not there. The papa figures are not there. For teach you picking the basic about life. Una not there. And same question go to my own daddy. I make Lay tell me when he ever totally present in my life. My mama left me was about 5, 6, 7 years of age. Now I go out. At this salon. And men host that begin go. Men host them. Tell which mountain cuts to work crew mommy. I don't see all kind of life, all kind of sufferness. But don't exclude that. We don't go much into details. But how now they teach una boy picking it? I mean, una boy picking or raise them to man. What una they do? Now for just, you know, fuck born. I saw you for use the word. For just fuck born. You don't feed and say you don't map small. You don't put up small heights. You say you do on your own. But that's no born. No born. Not an useless leader they are. We not an useless leader they are in this country. And we go cancel una. We go cancel una. Boku what in the waste. Boku talents the waste. Boku picking away get potential the waste. But just because we don't get the right guidance or the right support, now make it the left bend. Then when they talk, so we need to compete with the world. How we go compete with the world if we not enable we follow compete with the world? We not enable we follow compete with the world. Let's continue. Then we need back for turn with politicians, then to leaders. Because them, not to boy picking it, not to man them, actually. Not to man them. Then back, then spoil. For more than bond them with politicians there, now spoil more some money. We now with the experience they had life. They one day, when they be born there in the 50s, 60s, I mean when they come up in the 50s, 60s and 70s, you know, or they go to the 80s, they all spoil. They all spoil. They all spoil. All kind of privilege they don't get. All kind of facility they don't meet up, they don't achieve or get per se. They want to talk of facilities there. When they just talk of, you know, who's are you there? Or what's you up to? Even the ability for move. Even the ability for travel. Even the ability for start business. Now let me continue. So we need for beginning to tunnel with politicians there to lead us them. Because they all spoil. Now boy picking it today. Not to man them. Now I make no able raise man. No able raise una for be man today. Because now boy picking them. Only a man can able raise or turn boy picking to man. Only a man. But most of them, they don't old, them big, they don't mature, but it's now boy picking up to now. Boy picking it. You see, you know, forever see you see the waste. Where you burn something, a responsibility for see that in the prosper. You know, forever see you see the waste. That don't make you less of a man. Because you not get your priorities and right. And that's all we leaders and all them politicians there not get some priorities and right. But I know we continue. So we can talk of person act talk where we talk small discussion this morning. I go some self go charge. They say Charles Mo, he be used for attack SLPPO. I mean, SLPP or whatsoever, but now you don't turn the attack to APC. Now tell us, I say, me not to party picking. And one person say, now joke them over the joke, not anything serious. Say, Charles Mo, not be said they don't begin give money. Oh. Well, nobody not put money in my pocket. We just want to see Salon better. But I'm glad in me brother in opinion. Because I their opinions they fortify me for do what I do soon the media. And I want to make the world know say, nobody no need for put money in my pocket for that talk the truth or fetch or tower for Salon. Because I don't see things clear and clearer. So let me continue. So we need to give SLPP chance. Whilst I want to talk to, I go for create a special program. We need for talk to those Bombali. We need for give SLPP chance. We need for give SLPP chance for another 5 years. If not the suffer, we will continue for suffer. If not the money, we will continue for fill the money. So the one way previously been in a power, we don't thief money. But then back that money where they hold, but then use and tell they add up. Because then they think say, when they don't serve, then come out. After 5 years, they will create chaos there for let SLPP lose. Now that's they do. Then can go all thing. Africa Minerals for this Salon today. No, they get. As APC goes so, Africa Minerals go. As APC goes so, ADAX go. As APC goes so, most of the company they want you to manage the benefits from where you be used for make you mama, you sister, you auntie, then even your wife, they smile. Because you know, so where you go in a line, you go all school, you get work. When you go back now, so you must go with something. Where APC then can go all because of political intentions. Them. There's a lot left there one day to the detriment. Lot left SLPP to the detriment. So we'll come back, we will do a continuation. When the full thing is, government's not a continuation. You know me so una come out una for go all thing. Una for allow the other one back for exercise, the same business una be get. So all man they blame say right now where SLPP in governance, they make with the suffer. Una lie pa una self. Now APC be don't create this sufferness before they left. Now APC be don't create this sufferness before they left. Una lie pa una self. Salon no and bet. They make una they run away from the truth. Bombali una no and bet. They make Bombali left BNT today. They make with BNT today. We picking a none of the land book. All man don't turn Okada rider. All man don't turn Okada rider. You gonna free so all man don't turn Okada rider. You gonna bow. All man don't turn Okada rider. The bobo they no get hope because of them politicians there. They wanna sit up a big full they die or they knock chest for flag or color. I know they do. Una no mix me do. They all man they defend partners. Partners, if you not invite me personally, we talk like interview. Then you defend yourself. I will continue for do what I do soon at the media. Since una gets Adibayo for going inside, well me, nobody not gets me. Now Salon people and then gets me. You know? So myself will create my own forum and make sure say we all on all to account. Why make partners able to control the whole APC cabal? That's tell this today. When I brace up. Why make partners able to control the one whole APC cabal? Huh? Why make nobody able to contest or challenge partners? What's in partners be ready? What's in partners do? A land book. Now be lawyer. Una know this. A work na court. Na free tongue. Now a lawyer first. All the full man they want a businessman they want no land book. Now they call for me to invest in campaign. All the full man they want no land book. All the one they wait on minister. They no get a degree or a master's. Now 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 will get qualification as a degree holder. Most of them are just businessmen who God don't make fortunate. So now that sense the partners use against them. Invites them all the businessmen will get money. But you know saying land book pass them. So what's which for make decision at White House? You know, for rule Salon. Now what he say, 9 and F court. Now he make what the new politicians say where they try for kind inside the APC cabal. The one that we don't land book, the one that we get sense, they need to encourage them. Starting with the Yansane, with Parnes, they need to encourage them. Now they don't hold this party. You wake up with different initiative, different idea for make sure say this country prosper. They need to allow you for count your ideas. They mass you. That's what the cabal. So not for say we not like APC, we like APC, but they mass anybody who gets any sober idea, we want to change the concept or the setting. I don't meet politicians that we want to change the setting. Politicians that don't can stand at me also we want to change the setting. Man in there where they smap for flag bearership, we don't tap back na me also. We want to change the setting. But then they allow them. They need to allow them because they don't more land book. And they know so all the one the way they need and a big fool. Then a position number they want. They want to turn into minister. What's in Parnes to do? If they get enough fear and money for poor. Any decision making, if they go through Parnes or in disciples them. Any contract. If they want to make Bo, if they want to make McKinney, if they want to make Kono, any contract, if they go to Parnes and disciples there, not to minister, they get that contract stay. Now this one need to understand. Now I make the minister, they not be able to work. They not be able to work. They not be able to work. Parnes getting disciples there. Now what thing I want, and then go do? They want to think say this man is holy. Then with the suffer take so picking and the left bench take. They when I just they pray to God say where APC come, you know, not like heaven. They tell where APC be that power. Una go heaven ba. Una see Christ. Una see Papa God. Now heaven una be there. Not so the same sufferness be they take place at this country. Then they continue for big fool now. And what thing they do? All the rabbi boy then they don't give them money. So now that money wanna be used for gets. I make they can vote for the Nabombali. Now that money wanna be when they give on the street. Una go waste down. Una go back. Una go beg and give una go waste down. Now then free money they una want. Not so money una for the sick for na empowerment. May they empower you. May they give you job. May they create institutions them. Then you back able to make income. Now a continuous process. You give me for 1 year. The next time when you come out of power and not get again, not so sufferness no more they continue back in my life. You cannot empower me. You just be the give me no more. You just be the give me for big fool me. So all the big fool one in a Bombali, now this is the waits for. Let APC come back na power so that when I go to get that free money, when I don't know say the big fool not a big fool. Bombali I come for talk to now. But we'll create a special episode for talk to now. Since the one day where they hope say they go win this election, this coming, Lord will make them sit down first. Now like when you get you picking, when you picking misbehave, you go beat them for steadier. When I tell this Lord will beat APC for steady APC. So they will realize when they come back na power, they need for work. If we will not steady APC, better not go take place at this country. Better not go take place inside saloon.